There are so many things they don't tell you about money, which I'm going to be discussing about in this video. Join me as I explain the lacuna, the intricacies and the mysteries about what they don't tell you about money. This video promises to be exciting, promises to be informative, educative and very enlightening. Let us dive into this video now. A lot of people are financially broke despite making a lot of money in the course of their career in life. Despite the huge amount of money they make, they end up financially with nothing. In fact, a lot of people appear to be very rich, but in reality, most of them are living in great debt. Based on this scenario or circumstances, it poses a great question about money. This is because most of our actions are actually based on the need to acquire money. Majority of people live and dream to acquire money in life. Nobody wants to be poor or downtrodden. Debt is an invisible burden carried by most vulnerable people. We need to understand what money is to us in order to have a clear understanding about the dynamics of money. The question is, does money come and go when it comes into our life, or we just save the money? Money places most people or most of us in vulnerable positions in life, and if care is not taken, money begins to control us. Our perception of money is more important than our ability to generate it. Our brains are wired to make us to be financially sensible and responsible. Unfortunately, a lot of people are disconnected from money, and at the end of the day, they have nothing to show for it. This scenario is further complicated by a lack of financial education. Money is a medium of exchange that facilitates sales, purchase and trade of goods between people or among people. Money is also an expression of value where market plays an important role. The market determines the value of money, therefore money is equal to value. A lot of people will say money is the root of all evil, money is a taboo, or money is an instrument that is exploitative in nature to cheat other people in the society. You need to understand that money creates value and does not make people to be evil. Money opens your options and broadens your horizons in terms of making choices in life. It can come and go at any point in time in your life. This is expressed by your income and your expenses. That is what you earn and what you spend. This can also be expressed by your production versus your consumption. Money enters our life when we produce value or services in form of labor, and it will leave when we consume. In terms of money relations, consumption and production is very important. The relationship between production and consumption must be balanced and improved. The greatest challenge most people have is in the area of consumption. Our relationship with consumption must be fixed. This is because a lot of people have problem with consumption. This leads to the rat race, which is an endless, self-defeating and pointless pursuit. The rat race is living from one debt to another and being constantly broke all the time. It occurs when you are on financial edge. It is the moment money enters your hand and leaves immediately. It is the moment when unforeseen circumstances enter your life and throw you into financial turmoil. At this point, job is not an option but a necessity. To get out of this situation, you must be, number one, become aware of your relationship with money. You must draw your monthly expenses. You must also understand yourself as a rational consumer. Number two, you must take control over your behavior as a consumer. You must decide on how you intend to spend your money and stick to it. This entails that you need to live below your means. This entails having a lifestyle and also investing your money. Number three, you need to keep an emergency fund. This money should be able to keep you for the next 3 to 6 months, even if you are not doing anything. It is easier to reduce your expenses than to increase your income. You need to also understand that money is equivalent to value in the market. To increase your value, you must look for a problem in the market and provide solution to that problem. This means you could sell the solution to the market, thereby increasing your value. Through this, your production can grow exponentially to create more money for yourself. To achieve this, you must consider the areas you are best fitted in, either as an entrepreneur or as an investor.